The first Maggie run. What's on the line right now? I feel like we shouldn't do this. I feel like it's a bad omen. We're 4-0 right now. Never lost on the new save file. How could we lose with Maggie? She's got such a big heart. Let's find out if you want to play along at home. One Billy Really Millie. Lily Really Jilly Yilly. Yo, Eddie Room right off the bat with Maggie. We have to. Remember what we said. Holy boosh, this is loud. Let me turn it down here. We said the streak will be in jeopardy on the first level. Beyond that, we're in good shape. But we're talking about, you know, my youngest son got some Pokemon cards for Christmas. And this was the first year where, for the first time, I wouldn't say first time, but first year, where, you know, I just kind of like let him rip it and rip it. Normally what we would do, the process is like any sophisticated human. You get a pack of Pokemon cards, you flip them over, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you put the rare in the back. But I said, you know what? We'll take some Cupid arrows. But I said, you know what? They're his cards. He can open however he wants. I'm like, do you want me to sort them? He's like, by that time he was already into the third pack. So the way he opened up Pokemon cards, it was a huge exercise for me in letting go. First off, he would take the pack, rip like that, multiple bends in the process. Not mad at him, but you know, it's just, you're gonna get some natural bend if you open them like you're opening up a bag of popcorn on a Friday. Second thing, he was shuffling through the cards like he was Mark Binion at Binion's Horseshoe and Casinos. Just kind of like, he hit me with the fan technique. He opened the pack and went like this, and I was like, by the third pack, I was already numb to it. I'm like, this is how we open up Pokemon packs now. He would scan right for the good stuff.
This story is exactly like my boys opening up card packs.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, what are you gonna do? They're his cards, and I'm like, you know what? I almost feel, I feel like that's the way cards should be open, however you want them to, you know? Not sit on daddy's lap like we used to. Show one at a time, have him pull the card up vertical to reveal a bunch of bad commons, but just make the process of spending money on overpriced cardboard, you know, go a little bit longer. You know? Let's go play some Eddie Room, shall we? One more. Did you get any good cards?
Just started watching The Traitors. First thing I thought was poor Dan had to put up with some of these people. Pumped for season 2.
Pickle Cat, thanks for the 8 months. Yeah, Traitors starts on January 12th. I hope you enjoy it. I think we have nothing here. Oh, we have one bomb.
Go.
Have them learn to lesson by creasing that shiny Charizard.
No, that would hurt. I think we roll. Let's just roll. Roll the next level. Keep our bomb. Yo, Ryan, thank you for the 5 gifted. Fickle Cat, thanks for the 8-0 streak. Bob the Duck, thanks for the 41. Why is that called an Eddie Room? It's called an Eddie Room because we interviewed Edmund McMillan. We played co-op Isaac with Edmund McMillan, and we always skip that room. We're like, this is a garbage room, and he's like, no, here's how it works. So thus it became the Eddie Room. Amelia Griffin, glad you're back. Your family has an online watch party ready for next Friday. How are you guys gonna watch it together? Let's roll. Konal, I like that you're representing the new Isaac people. But those are all great questions. All right, let's press on here. So what we don't want to do is get hit once, because then we lose our 100% chance of a DD.
Now we are playing with a full deck. Excited for traitors.
Yeah, I mean, some stuff, I would say stuff is not starting to leak for the traders, but stuff is starting to be matriculated by the press. I saw there's like, I'm hesitant to show it because I'm sure you guys can, it'll get memed the heck out of, but I got an alert yesterday that there's been some photos released, and depending on how you take it, I guess I could show you, huh? You already have it? If you link me, I'll put it on the screen, but I don't know. It's funny, you know, I can't talk about it, but so I'm not going to talk about it. You have Peacock, so you're all going to watch at the same time on a Discord call. Nice. Almighty Bobino, send me a DM. I'm not going to promise I can pop in the Discord call, but just send me the details. If I can surprise your mom, I'd like to. I don't want to promise it, but if I can, I will. All right, pop Maggie's heart. All right, nice and easy. You want no spoilers? You want to watch it completely fresh? Well, so what they're doing with the Traders Season 2, and if you're hearing this for the first time, you're like, Dan, what the heck's the Trader Series 2? It's already been filmed and shot, but it is a reality TV show. I think maybe the simplest terms is like real life Among Us. Anyways, it starts January 12th, and that's what we're talking about. Traders, that's what it is, in case you guys don't know the context. Yo, hello. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the Isaac's tears pulsate. I guess we could try it. I think one of the cool things about the show is that, you know, it put 20 people together that, let's be honest, are never like, what's our drop button? You know, would never cross paths. It's like taking an Isaac character, mixing it with the Dead Cells character. It just would never happen, you know? So I think that was one of the draws for me, is that I knew I can't really answer any more questions besides this. It wasn't even a question. One of the draws is that, you know, you get a chance to meet some cool people. We need a key. We need a key. All right, I think we go. I think we go. We need a key though.
Dang heart, dang heart, dang heart.
Yo, this piercing is great for this. Just don't hit me. Look at that. It hits every one of the thoraxes. And then if we hit it in the face, it can't split on us. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Does anyone have tips for someone who's only just getting into Isaac? Yeah, just play it. I know it sounds like forehead, but just play it. I think we are going to take some double deals here. We've touched all these except for Guppy's Paw. I think we have to take it. We'll just take this one just because we've never touched it. Convert one and then go back to Maggie's heart. Oh, that's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal at all. I think we should probably take that, huh? We're not getting hit. Same deal as before, basically. Yeah, but it's not, because it's not permanent. I would love to get, you know what? Let's go in the curse room. Keep the Guppy's Paw. Guppy's Paw is, I wouldn't say overrated, but it's properly rated. Give me a key. Show me the keys. We have to go. We have to open the item. Why not take the eye? It's too expensive. Poison tears, that was worth the price of admission. All right. Beautiful. Man, just imagine Eddie putting... Eddie was the leader of cosmetics, man. He invented cosmetics. Picking up items and everything changes based on the cosmetics. That's just like you can't get over that. Oops all bobber, thanks for the bits. Jackie, thanks for the bits. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for the 6 months. YouTube, Daniel Kaz, Zorak, Rainwolf, Dia, and the other Sam B. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. What's the second passive item we have? The little guy that's following us. He is a familiar. And he does D if things run into him. You won the beast fight this week because of Guppy's Paw. Oh, I get it. So if you lose a red heart, you still have the heart container. In a dire situation, you can turn an empty red heart container into 3 guppies. Is that new? Why didn't anyone tell me? Yo, so anyway, so last night I took my mom out to dinner. And for those of you that are Isaac and Twitch aficionados, she popped in the stream yesterday and hit me with the double question mark. I'm like, Mom, why'd you hit me with the double question mark? And before she could even answer the question, she goes, you know what? When I tuned in, I got so many ads. She's like, I got so many ads and not the ones on YouTube that I can normally click through. These ones were full page ads. And I'm like, Ma, why don't you drop your Prime then? She didn't know what a Prime was. Then I had to tell her that she got gifted a subscription, because what she did, which by the way, thank you. She got gifted a subscription. She goes, well, what does that mean? I go, well, you get like a cool icon by your name and emotes. And she goes, oh, that's cool. And then I go, also, you get it's ad-free viewing. And she's like, that's amazing. So I don't have to watch those big ads anymore. I'm like, no. She's like, well, that's a good deal. And I said, Mom, I need to hire you on the marketing team. We got to run the old Prime ad. Maybe we will run the old Prime ad right before a big fight. Also, we just lost our devil deal. Not a paid actor. Because she hit me with like, why am I getting so many ads? She hit me with that. In real life, in person.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Look, as this has no bearing on it, as I'm taking her out to dinner, you know, I'm like, I guess I get it now. Fire Twitch Turbo. She doesn't watch enough Twitch. Imagine being a YouTube viewer. I missed it. What's the imagine being a YouTube viewer? Any chance of a Traders watch party? I don't think I don't know if I'm allowed to. I have to
Let's go.
I have to ask.
Mark
I don't
could never.
Yo, P for C, thanks for the 15 months. I don't know. Let's see if this opens a door for us. Does not. Shoot. I don't think I'm allowed to be honest with you. Which makes sense. But I think if the community gets together, I don't know. If there's community plans to watch together, let me know. Let's pop in here. All right. Converts pickups into blue flies. No, thank you. There is. Well, tell me. When you plan this stuff, you got to tell me. That way I can tell other people and also be informed myself. Just like the unofficial first Peloton ride I would have liked to have been a part of, but no one tells me anything. I'm just up here. I'm just up here. All right. That's exactly. Yo, everyday Italian, what's going on? First unofficial ride is next Saturday? What time? Why next Saturday? Why not this Saturday? Is a bomb worth a key? In this case, it is. Dan, can you come to my house and watch? I'll make you a small dinner.
Let's go.
We are in 2024 and you are still playing this Neo Geo game.
Star Sleep, what's going on? We saw someone with your initials earlier today, and I said, oh, those are Star Sleep's initials. And what do you know? New year, new Star Sleep. Thanks for the 2 years of support, man. Star Sleep, you know, it's a new year, Star Sleep. Recommend a game that you'd love to see. You don't even have to be here to watch it. What's a game that you think would just be amazing? Because you're in the world of marketing for PlayStation. I'm waiting. Yeah, small dinner. That's what I mean. Look, everyone's got ideas until they don't have ideas. I'd love to see you play one of the Yakuza games. This one, and I'm just trying to fill out the survey sheet. Aren't Yakuza games about 80 hours long? I'm just asking for. Yes. Okay. That's, you know what? That was unfair to Star Sleep. I gave no parameters. Star Sleep, would be a game that you would like to see that is at maximum 30 hours long? That would hit the bin in a blink of an eye. Some of the cutscenes are an hour long. Resident Evil 4. How long? How big is Resident Evil 4? I don't even know what Alan Wake is, to be honest, and I know I should, but to me, I always thought Alan Wake was a Max Payne ripoff. I don't know, just because it's a person's name. He quit Dwarf Fortress in less than 5 minutes. I mean, look, Dwarf Fortress is like DAE. Super Mag, gotta touch it. It's like DAE RimWorld. RimWorld's really good. You know what's really good? Scapular. I'm still waiting. Chad, did I miss Star Sleep's suggestion? So Resident Evil 4. How long is Resident Evil 4? And the irony of it is this is Star Sleep's kind of game. Odd shot. 20 hours. Is there, what's the draw of Resident Evil 4? Dwarf Fortress is better than overhyped RimWorld Keck W. I mean, RimWorld is more accessible to normie adjacent, for sure. It's campy. Dan asks how long is Resident Evil 4 and he's trying to dead God in Isaac. The difference is, though, you don't know what's going to happen in Isaac. Like in our last run, we broke the game. We skipped 14 floors and we shouldn't have. In Resident Evil, you know exactly what's going to happen. But right now we're starting to get unpogged. We buy a heart.
Let's go.
Resin Snoozer 4, Leon's Lullaby.
Joe Spaghetti, thanks for the 35 months. Is there, you can beat RimWorld, right? It's like you get into a rocket and you take off. Yeah, we never beat RimWorld. Mods, remove that, man. You're asking to remove a 35-monther and you're 24-monthers? That's pretty rich. They have multiple endings now for RimWorld.
Welcome, brand new subscribers.
They hate him because he told the truth. I'm dodging this buddy. What? This familiar is not very good, huh? Some may say John in Tennessee. We got to be careful here. We could lose the streak. The modding community is amazing in RimWorld. Hang in here. Finish him. Our D is not very good, huh? We may have to be careful here. We're not in panic mode yet. Get out of that corner. Not in panic mode yet. Honestly, the only new game you think of trying Steam is for Dragon's Dogma 2, which comes out in March. The closest thing to Souls. Is Dragon's Dogma 1 worth playing? Lazy Worm. If you play RimWorld, I might actually use your stream as a sleep aid. Jeez. You know what? I respect the honesty. What do we? I think we could take on this boss. Oh, you piece. I mean, realistically, Lords of the Fallen will be the next AAA game we play. That's... we'll take the screw. Is it worth playing? We'll play a little Eddie. We'll play a little Eddie. Why? I mean, here's... Because it's the only Souls-like we haven't played yet. And if there's a new game that comes out between, I'd say now and... Are there any new games coming out between now and like February? Put DD2 on the 2024 list. I mean, we could probably give it a shot. You heard Lords of the Fallen was not good? I hear both. Is there any hearts on the table? There is. You piece. We wanted the... Never mind, that worked out for us. I've heard that people really liked Lords of the Fallen, and they also don't like it. Lords rep has a bad rep from launch day. It was a good game. Did they? It was like had performance issues. Or was the real issue Lords of the Fallen released the same time as Game of the Year? Lies of P. It's clean now. It just needed a patch. Yeah, we look. Right now, we got a platinum Lies of P.
Sub is now old enough to dang slurp legally.
Yo, Decimac, thanks for the 2 months. Red Sweater Alligator, thanks for the 21. No, we will. No matter what, I promise you, we will platinum Lies of P in 2024. I promise you that. Or I will delete the channel. That's how real it is. I'll do some of the, just like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of this stuff offline, but save the pogs for you guys. You don't think I can platinum a game in 1 year? What stuff offline? Like most of it, because you've already seen it. If you don't play it by end of the, if you don't platinum it by end of the year, you have to 100% Hades. I'll take that. I won't delete the channel. That's fair. That's extreme fair. I can't imagine Dan playing games offline. The dude just sits in sweatpants watching Ted Lasso. I wish, man. I wish. Also, so pin that. Can one of the mods, are you able to pin that? That's a pinnable comment of the run here. I wish, man. I think there'll be a day when I can play some games off camera. Just right now is not it. Chat, I know before you say my man, you say, well, why not? Because I have a 7, 5, and 2-year-old. That means. So right now, if you want truth beats, the free time that I have, I want to spend with them. Lies of P Platinum will happen. But me playing Star Sleeps Yakuza or hanging out with my kids, that's a no-brainer. Not even trying to hit list the boss? Yes, I am. I didn't know that was the bet. Fake gamer. All right, here we go. Whoa, okay, hold. How about we just get out of this fight? When did he become so good? Does he have mom's eye? Streak on the line, streak on the line. Looking like a fool with your streak on the line. You know the only game, Necropolis. You know the only game I've played offline, Toothpicks, is Super Mario RPG. With fam. A com. What do we got a couple hearts here. Is there an Eddie room? There's a curse room. How was it? It's cool. I think I like playing it with them because I've never played it. So it's like they're starting to get it. It's cool to see how like kids start to get it, you know? But also working on when it's time to turn it off. It's like they turn into Ryan Gary with Campy Lobster. It's like they do not want to turn it off. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's just gonna disappear for a while then. All right. All right, let's get our item, please. Black bean. But anyways, yeah, it's been cool. I mean, the boss fights are actually pretty hard. We just beat the sword guy. That was a tough fight. I do like that it's not a typical RPG. There's some action in it, you know? Smithy? They just want one more run. Let's get out of here. What are we doing?
Go.
67, magic numbers neighbor.
Magic numbers neighbor. DJ Sefnet. Thank you for the 67 months. I'm a little confused. 2 doors down, neighbor? You don't know why they never made more RPG with action-like elements. I know, right? That's the first one I've ever played. We're like, wow, this is not just... Super Mario RPG is not just a game where you just click a move and they attack. That's not the game. And you can't fall asleep either. Like, you put the attack and then you better be ready. You better be ready to block. Not rest on your laurels. All right, let's get out of here. Campus. There's a lot of action RPGs out there. Not like that. Time-based. All right, we're stalling a little bit here. Matthew McCarthy, Estrada, James, Daniel, Mike Dawson. Mike Doss says, do you play games at home like when you're not streaming? It's extremely rare. I would say a handful of times a year. Don't say rock tinted because I see rock tinted. Most of them are action-based games with RPGs, not the other way around. Yeah, I wonder why no one's ever copied Super Mario RPG and like the timing stuff. They did? Like what's a 1-to-1 copy of Super Mario RPG? What's the next meat game we're playing? It's looking like Lords of the Fallen, but maybe we'll slide in like, when does the new Bennett Foddy game come out? Bennett Foddy, right now it's looking like Lords of the Fallen, but we could have a last second replacement. No release date yet.
Let's go.
Good morning, Mr. Giesling Dangheart.
ECOP, thanks for the 27 months. I appreciate support. New Foddy is just 2024. All right, come on. How about we get Polly? Maggie's a pretty easy character, huh? Maggie's got to be considered one of the easiest. We're 2 to Spider Boy. What is that face? What is that face? Maggie is the Eddie Room Destroyer. We need another Eddie Room, don't we? Which is ironic because we have not full Eddied Room yet. That's on my man face. Let's look at the map here. All right, let's go to the boss. Elden Ring DLC. Oh yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. We don't want to get caught in Lords of the Fallen when Elden Ring DLC comes out. Has there been any kind of announcement? And then the other thing is we'll probably have to warm up for Elden Ring a little bit too. Get the old bones back. No, just rumors. How come the DLC? How long has Elden Ring been out? Like 2 years and they're still working on DLC? Is that typically how a Souls game works? That's crazy. It must be an Omega DLC. Do you think it's content from the game that they cut? Or do you think it's real? But I guess they worked on Elden Ring forever. The rumor is the first DLC ended up being too big and they combined 2 DLCs. Combine that DLC. So like, because I don't know what for like Dark Souls, like Dark Souls 3. The game came out when, and then when was the first DLC drop? Current rumor is that the DLC also changes the overworld. Oh, I didn't know this was the mom fight. I would have taken the other card with us. Shoot, that could cost us. Cost us like not checking in with the official Taylor Decker. Oh, hang in here. Should be okay though. At this point, I can't even imagine Silk Song is real, chat. I think the Team Cherry, they bought a house on 1,000 acres with a bunch of cherry fields and coming up with an album called Cherry Fields Forever. We're out of here, boys. Yeah, Isaac's really good. Isaac is, I'm just gonna call it adult Minecraft. We'll never get old. Dark Souls 3 DLC released 6 months after the main game dropped. The Patty B. I cannot talk anything about the traders, but all will be revealed on January 12th when the first 3 episodes drop on Peacock. Be sure to check it out. I know I will be. We did a resin run of Elden Ring. We already did a resin run of Elden Ring. No, I mean, like, here's the thing. I mean, we could eventually at some point we will replay Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3 with no randomizer, because I'm just telling you, playing it normally will be a randomizer. It's like playing it for the first time. I don't know anything about it. Even when I watch Hob play it, I'm like, what is, I don't even know what's going on. I think it could be interesting to try and beat Dark Souls deathless, but also that's pure suffercore. Come on, where's our boss fight? Crowan, I do know the time. I don't know if it's public or not yet though, so I can't say anything. It should be out there. Also, I'd like to play Dark Souls 2 again to see why it gets such a bad rap. I really liked it. Dark Souls 2 is the first one we beat. You could do an item randomizer, keep the enemies the same.
Oh
Trader.
no, it's Dan.
Trader Premier lines up with a Peacock only NFL wildcard game. Is that true? Is that true? Jackson TC, thank you for the T-Space 2 for 33 months. No, I remember really liking Dark Souls 2. I actually watched my normie friend in real life on vacation. We were on vacation and I watched him play it for like a couple hours. That's I frighten you? Why? When I go to the Super Bowl if the Lions were playing, so yesterday when I was out to dinner with my mom, she was like, hey, I looked at Super Bowl ticket prices. She's like, just for fun. Okay, guess if the Lions are in the Super Bowl, guess how much nosebleeds are for Super Bowl tickets. And give me a real guess. Don't be a copium guess. Nosebleeds. 500, 1,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,500, 5,000. $6,000 for nosebleeds as of this moment. I'm a Lions fan, but the Lions aren't paying me $6 grand to watch them. I'm not paying them $6 grand to watch them. Oh. Once in a lifetime experience. Yeah, once in a lifetime experience watching it from a perfect vantage point on television, getting all the moments perfectly captured. To me, like, I can stretch, but I'm not Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, Cheeto's already hit the anecdotes. You're a little late for that. Like, I get it. Like, it's a once in a lifetime thing. Would love to get that. It's a once in a lifetime thing, but also not worth 6,000. Future treasure rooms. It's garbage. It's not once in a lifetime. There's one every year. But realistically, this is how I feel. And my family gets mad at me about it, like my extended family. I'm like, you gotta come to grips. Like, this is the only year we're gonna make it. Like, this is the chance the Lions make the Super Bowl. Because guess what? After this year, everyone's gonna want to get paid, and we're not gonna pay everyone. So you better, like, to win a Super Bowl, you got to go all in and gamble on your roster for 1 year. The days of the Patriots are over. You had your star quarterback taking a 80% pay cut. It's just not happening. Like, I'm just telling you, next year the Lions will not be, they're going to beat the Vikings. They're not going to be 12-5 next year. To win a Super Bowl, you have to ram it. You have to LA ram it. You have to go out, mortgage the farm and house 1 year and go get it. That's how you win a Super Bowl in the modern age. That's it. So this is our year. If it's not, I'm just telling you, next, quote me. And I'm a Lions fan. The Lions hopefully make the playoffs next year. Like, but they're not going to be this good. I hope they are. It's just math. Have good players that are on a contract where you're paying them, you're paying them less than their performance is indicating. Contract up, you have to pay them to match their numbers. You just can't keep everyone. Can't. What do you think about the Ravens? I think they are a unstoppable force. I think, and it's so anti-trend in football right now, but if you can run the ball and play great defense, you control the elements of the game and you'll win. You'll be in every single game you play. What do you think about the Cowboys right now? I hope we get them in the playoffs. Rock tinted? Where's the rock tinted? Where's the rock tinted? The middle right there. Oh, how did you see that? How did you see that? Did we find the boss room yet? What's up, Zazzle? I do want to watch the Dolphins Hard Knocks, though.
Let's go.
What do you think of Michigan v. Washington?
To be careful of that statement, kitten parade. I think it'll be an exciting game, which is all anyone can hope for. I'm also there's a Reddit rumor, right? So from little Timmy on Reddit, that college football, the video game, is supposed to have a trailer during the national championship game. Normally I wouldn't stay up that late on a school night, but I will stay up. Hard doubt. Just a logo out in 2027. In the room or two before the big room, there's another Tinty. Wouldn't you rather react on stream anyways? I mean, like, I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to be like, but I just got goosebumps, like visualizing watching the college football championship, and then they drop a trailer. I mean, like, it's just the game. They haven't released a game in a decade. It's like you have a favorite character from a TV show and they're like, I'm not going on any more TV shows. And then a decade later, you find out they're going on a TV show and they disappear from Twitch for 3.5 weeks. I left the Eternal. See now, Walrus, hopefully it doesn't catch up to us in the end. Maybe that's where Armin's been. Armin Anderson, community member. He works on Madden. Maybe he got transferred to NCAA and he knew we would grill him. Excuse me. How do we get the floor? Oh, campus. Thank you. Thank you. You've been watching the Wyoming series. You were floored when Hoodie Allen came in. That was a good series, man. It's like, that's right now. That's the one thing that's the florple of my eye. Is doing a new NCAA series, but it'll be on a new channel and in a very different format. But the thing is, chat, to do it, it requires time because I got to I have college football revamped all set up. I just have to play it kind of like normal for a while to get used to it. You know, like it's college football revamped is like college football 2024, but I got to catch up a little bit. All right, let's press here. Let's dial. You don't want to flush a streak due to not paying attention, like going the wrong direction. Okay, so we are the body. We're not the head. You're wasting your time away in Super Mario RPG when you can be getting fresh in NCAA. I actually do think one of my sons would probably prefer to play NCAA, but you can only play NCAA on the computer. What's so good about NCAA football games? It's just pure. It's just pure. You know what I mean? It's just pure. Newspire, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's just pure. You're waiting for your boss to log off so you can play Valheim. It's just pure. I just came over from watching your new Isaac video. I still have the win streak going. Jurassic. We do have the win streak going. Thanks for watching the video. And thank you for making the jump, Jurassic. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. This would get us to 5-0. Memories are better than the actual gameplay mechanics. No way that game plays well in modern mechanics. Starsleep, it does. You want to know why? Because the NCAA gameplay of 2014 was pure. It's not like watered down now. No offense to Armin Anderson. Like I like Madden, but it's a different kind of game. It's a different kind of game. NCAA 14 is pure. You got option, you got zone read, you can slide the protection. It's just flat out pure gameplay. And it has RPG elements built into it. All right, let's dial. We have one bailout if we need it. Hopefully we don't need it. This is also one of the good new songs in the game. Whoa. Spike up Parsons. Hang in here. What's shooting up there, you piece? Come on. No more ads. No more ads. Sounded like someone who's not subscribed on Twitch right now. Please. Do we have Chesta unlocked? Do we have Catradal unlocked? How did we go to Cathedral and Chest last time?
Let's go.
Cheers for the one space wide Daniel. Great times for football in your neck of the
Ladies and
woods.
gentlemen, 5-0. No deaths on the new save file. Well, what the heck is this? TOS? What did I wasn't even paying attention. What was that? It's always done that. We need this song. Transcendence. Challenge number 6. Cute baby. Super special rocks. Ladies and gentlemen. Magdalene. Hearted out of our gourd. Stats. Look at the items starting to just pile in. Like your grandma who buys quantity over quality Christmas gifts. The secrets all unlocked. Bestiary. 0 deaths. We'll take the win with Maggie. Keep the streak alive. What was I'd say what was the highlight of that run? There was really, I mean, kind of just a steady eddy. Sometimes you have steady eddies. That was a steady eddy run. We had good poison and good arrow right off the bat. That was a good starter.